If you haven't seen any of the other videos or any of the highlights, you should go check out my YouTube. You will be caught up if you watch up all the videos. Our most recent race, we did have a mechanical failure. What's happening with EA? It's not really EA, I would say, but like Apex was hacked over the weekend. The like tournament finals, I can't remember the exact tournament name. I think it's ALGS, but the NA finals were hacked, and Jen Burton and Hal, TSM Imperial Hal. I don't know if you like follow Apex or not, or if you know anything about those people, but they were in the middle of a tournament and they pretty much got hacked, and they have hacks on their computer mid-tournament that showed up mid-game. And the person got through their server, got through their computer through the EA server, and it was like a RCE glitch. So that means what am I trying to say? RCE, it takes over your computer. Basically, they can control whatever they want. They can see everything and do whatever they want to your computer. So it's not ideal. I got a 1-minute ad. Hey, listen. I apologize. If you have Twitch Prime, you can get rid of it. I can't turn. We're staying on the road to glory for today. That's basically where we're going at here. Who do we consider our rival? Now, this is a tough question. I think we're going to go George.
Thanks.
Lewis is probably
appreciate you taking the
too
time
tough.
To help out.
What up, Shay? I apologize for the ad, brother.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell a team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
That one hurts. I will tell you that. That would have been pretty huge going into the Hungaroring, and we lose it. Not big. We probably only got like. Now the ad isn't your fault. Just comes with affiliate. I mean, if you got a Twitch Prime sub, you take it away. But if not, I get it. Trust me. If I was balling already, I'd be turning the ads as low as they could possibly go. I'm not really happy about that failure, but I think we have to move on. All right, we're gonna go into this. I don't think we need a penalty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ninebot needs to take a chill, dog. We're not gonna take a penalty because we don't need to take a new engine. We are putting new engine components in just to avoid a potential disaster. We're gonna do one practice session.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three.
Carlos
Science,
goes 3 thousandths faster than us. Hey, I appreciate it.
Sadly, it's
Thanks for
time
taking
to
P1, dog. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's just practice one. Doesn't really matter. It's not a show of pace. And we're going to skip the show of pace anyways because we're jumping straight to qualifying. We don't have a grid penalty this race. We know we can perform. It all comes down to how good we can really show up. How good we can put that first lap down to. Excuse me. I apologize. Is this Sonoda behind us? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. He's the only driver that would push that hard while I was already pushing that hard.
And that's just 30 seconds
No
left
wheel
in the
spin that
session.
time. That's not bad. Oh, you're kidding me. That was lucky. First of all. Second of all, that was lucky. Albon just gets through. By the skin of his teeth, he gets through. Alright, we're going to have to set our banker lap on used tires. Because are swapped. And I can't change it. Oh no. That does not sound good, Shay. Come on, Pierre, don't do it. Brother. Brother.
"30 seconds left in the session."
Maybe the yellow flag will stop everybody from improving. That's our only chance. What was he doing, man? Our hot laps. I mean, we both made it through. Maybe it was intentional. Who knows? No one improved, though. No one improved. Okay, here we go. Hot lap in. I gotta focus up here, boys. Josh, Shay, Thor, give me a minute.
That's just 30 seconds left in the session.
Let's lock in. For those of you who are just now stopping in for the first time, we're on the same AI level that we usually run. We are on 108. There's some tracks where we go to 110, some tracks where we go less than 1.8. It all depends on the circuit and how good I feel like I can drive against the AI with a good race. Jay says, respect to you for driving with this and being fast. P4. The field is tight. I only had like a 10th and a half improvement.
Let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting
Oh
the grid.
my goodness.
Leclerc, Verstappen, and Oscar Piastri.
Oh
With
my
qualifying
goodness.
wrapped up now,
All right, welcome in.
it's race
Round
day in
10.
Budapest as we get ready for
Let's
another
get to
round
it.
of Formula One action. We're not expecting too many retirements at this circuit. There are plenty of current and it's time to see
See
how
the
our
starting
drivers
grid
are
for the
stacking
race.
up after yesterday's
Remember, this is a
exciting
YouTube
qualifying
video
session.
as well,
Charles
so
Leclerc
if the
lines up on
stream
pole
seems
position,
like I'm talking
and
to
Max Verstappen
someone that's not
lines
there,
up
it's because I'm
alongside.
talking to the YouTube
Considering the
viewers
rest of the grid,
who
we
aren't on
have
the live stream.
Oscar Piastri, the Professor, Sainz, Perez, Norris, Gasly.
That was a huge qualifying lap.
Fernando
If I'm
Alonso,
honest, you're actually a really
Hamilton,
good driver.
Russell, Ocon, Stroll, Albon,
What's the rest of that message say?
Bottas, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Sonoda, Joe, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot.
You're actually a really good driver, even better than
And
me.
with lights out,
I appreciate that,
moments
Josh,
away,
man.
it's time to go
I'm
down.
probably the medium to hard strategy. There is some soft tire runners around us. A bit worrying. Our teammates on the softs. Our tire wear is not very good. It's really not. If we can push the mediums for 14 laps, I definitely feel comfortable switching to the softs. I play F1 every day and I practice to get better. Hey, listen, it takes time, and you also have to know what you're practicing. You have to know where you can find your own time. Like, are you losing time during braking, or are you losing time on the exits? That's one of the easiest ways to start. Oh, we're 3 wide. I don't like this. We went a little deep there. All good. First warning, not great. But yeah, Josh, it really is just all about knowing what you're practicing, knowing where you can find your own time. And again, not everybody's perfect. I definitely make mistakes. I'm not the fastest driver. I am decently fast, but I'm not the fastest driver, especially around some tracks. But also, again, you don't ever want to try and compare yourself with anyone else. You never know the amount of time that they've spent behind a real wheel. Again, I haven't spent time racing behind a wheel, but I've spent a lot of time, I think, braking because I'm using no racing line. Yeah, and I mean, if you're just getting used to turning the racing line off, you could definitely have time to find, and that's just because you're not used to it. I would turn the racing line off if I had time to practice every day. I got 3 kids with me at home, and I'm pretty much a stay-at-home dad when I'm not on stream and recording my own thing, and the kids have their babysitter. We are losing touch to Verstappen here. Not what I wanted. But yeah, I would love to turn the racing line off. I know that I have time to find, and that in some instances I could brake later than I do. And I know some cases I brake later than I should. But sometimes I just don't have enough time to learn every single track. So I'm comfortable on a few tracks, but there's very, very, very few tracks that I would feel completely comfortable with turning the racing line completely off. We should just let him take this. He's faster than us, and we can just stick to the back of him. Think you can go hard so you can just push.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
That's not what we needed. I think hard tires a good call. Softs will be slower towards the end. Yeah, I agree. I would be a sitting duck if they go soft to hard and they rubber up right when I start to lose my grip. That's likely their strategy, is soft to hard. I almost lost the back end. Shane knows more than I agree.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
They went soft to medium. Leclerc doesn't even pit. I think he's bold for that.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a
Great
fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We lose a couple spots, but it's nothing. We might have to give this up to Sergio behind us. These hard tires just won't grip in for probably another 3 or 4 laps, and I don't know if we can catch up to Norris to stay in the DRS or not. We're definitely going to try. I don't like the fact that he chose to go side by side through there. It's not even worth defending that hard. He's on the better tire. His tire will slow down towards the end. And we just got to hook to the back of him. It's not worth ruining all my time. Leclerc's probably going to the soft. You were right. Leclerc does go to the soft.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
He probably stayed out too long. I really don't want to try and hold him up. It's kind of the same thing with Sergio again. His tires are definitely going to fall off.
So the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
We're losing so much time fighting like this. It's not even worth it. It's ruining everyone's race. I can't stick to Sergio with him wasting time like that. It's going to be a challenge trying to stay within the softs, probably this next 2 laps. Just because of how much speed he's actually going to have. Someone's got an engine failure. Leclerc engine failure.
Okay, clear.
An F1 manager, you can choose whether or not you want to drive or not. I know F1 24 is on May 31st. Yep, the early release is going to, early access is going to be May 28th. And then also if you have EA, there's a play test. There's going to be 3 weekends. There's our 6-second time penalty we didn't need. But now we really have to push. But there's going to be 3 weekends where the F124 will be play testable, and you can give feedback to EA. Of course, it's hand selected, so you have to be chosen to give the code for. But you can sign up on EA's website. I've signed up. I believe it's April 9th through the 12th. Then it's the 15th through the 18th, and then like the May 15th through the 18th again, I think. I can't remember the exact dates. I just remember there's 3.
Final lap, push.
What do you mean by EA? It's so EA and Codemasters create F1 game, and they post like updates about the game, and they're kind of the head publisher of the game. So there's a play test that they're releasing, which is like a closed beta. I'd rather get it when it comes out. No, I get what you're saying. The play test is free. You don't have to pay any money for it. You just have to sign up and be selected for it, and you can play the game early and see if there's bugs or not, or like report the bugs back to them if there is bugs, etc.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
I know the tank's empty, buddy. We could have lowered the fuel even more. Ultimately, I think we're going to fall down to P8 here, which is not great. It is still points. We finished P6 on the track. Ultimately, where we finish on the track's what matters. I am sweating. These lights are getting to me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The fan is not on today because I thought it was cold enough. Pretty sure we're going to come home P8.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
We do come home P8. We did get points, so I can't be 100% upset about things. We've gotten points. They're not the best points that we could have done.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto.
I'm a little bit upset by it.
Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table.
A little bit upset by it.
Natalie Pinkham,
I can't
who
be
would you
too
rank
mad.
as your driver of the day?
Oscar Piastri gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. And pulling further
Check
ahead
our
in the
standings here.
It's Red Bull.
George
That was
Russell
certainly an
finishes
exciting
above us.
weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us
Due to
for
our
more
time
exciting
penalty,
Formula One action very
we lose
soon.
our first race to our rival. We beat Hamilton. We probably should have selected Hamilton. He's probably on the edge of retirement in this career. We stay P9 in the driver's standings, just ahead of Fernando. We're now 28 points ahead of Aston Martin in the constructor standings. Thankfully, Albon overtakes Stroll. We have 2 decent teammates. Me and Albon should be able to take out Fernando Alonso because I don't see Lance Stroll scoring many points this season. Now, we know what we need to improve on for next race. Obviously, we needed no penalties. We stay tied in the rivalry, which is decent for us. It helps us. We get a claim. We're going to double check our upgrades here. We're pretty much going back-to-back weekends, so we probably won't have time to put any upgrades on.
We can reduce our chances of similar
We
failures
do
in the
have
future
2
by
upgrades
focusing on
coming
improvements
through.
to our powertrain.
I got 200 resource points for that ERS faulty maneuver. Just after Belgium, we'll be going. Oh man. A 45% chance. I've got a my team car. I'd usually start a my team. I didn't this year because I was moving and figuring out my house situation when this game first came out, and I just lost my chance to make content about my team and make it interesting. I do plan to make my team content next year. I do like my team. This is just a driver career mode. I've taken over Williams and created it and made it Lamborghini. We're going to do one more upgrade, and then we have to save for the rest of the season, just in case there's a change. I mean, we know there's not going to be a change. We're rushing it. We're going to rush the major downforce upgrade. Hopefully it goes on. It's a 45% chance of failure, so it's pretty risky. We could maybe do one more upgrade. Yeah, we're going to do a durability upgrade. I'm going to check our mail. And see if we can't spend any money. No money to spend.